Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Zeeworld Drama Alert. So on this video I will be talking about an upcoming episode on Force of Attraction on Zeeworld on how Shiv reject Shakti. So before we move on guys, if you know this is your first time coming across my channel, then don't forget to subscribe and also don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like it after watching it to the end. So without wasting much of your time, let's move on into today's update. Shiv shouts at Mandira and asks why did she lie to him and made him think it was Kirtan's proposal and not his. All family members ask Mandira why did she lie. Mandira says I don't remember talking about Kirtan. Shiv says you were talking about Kirtan's love. Mandira says no, I was talking about you and Shakti. I think you thought I was talking about Kirtan and Rimjim, but I was actually talking about Shakti and you. Raghunath says so it was a confusion. Raghunath says Shiv was excited about Kirtan and Rimjim and not about his wedding. Mandira says it was a big misunderstanding. They must have thought it was Rimjim's proposal, but we chose Shakti, so their reaction was valid. I will call and clarify that it was about Shiv and Shakti's proposal. Shiv stops her and says she is just my friend, I don't want to marry her. All are shocked. Shiv says she is just a friend and nothing else. Daddy says please listen. Shiv says no, the marriage will happen in this house, but it will be Kirtan and Rimjim's wedding. He tells Mandira that she knows Kirtan and Rimjim love each other, so why did she go with his marriage proposal? Mandira says I didn't know about them. Shiv asks Kirtan if he didn't tell her anything. Mandira says I wouldn't have taken his proposal in any case as you are elder, so you will get married first. Shiv says but. Mandira says just think about Shakti. She came in your life at the right time, which means you should move on. We all were waiting for this moment for the last 6 years. Shiv says I don't want to talk about it. Daddy says we all want her to become part of this family. Raghunath says we can't see you like this anymore. Nandu says she is a good girl for you. Mandira says we don't want to force you, but at least think about her. Shiv shouts no. I know Shakti is a good girl and you want happiness in my life, but what about Shakti? How could you accept to destroy a girl's life? Marrying me means pain and suffering, which I can't bring upon Shakti. She is my friend, so how can I hurt her by marrying her? I am sorry, but I can't marry her. Daddy hugs him and cries. Shiv consoles her and leaves. All are sad. Mandira starts crying loudly and says I don't know why this all happened suddenly. We were eager to have happiness in the family, but see what happened. Daddy cries and says I wanted Shiv to be happy now. All console her. Gayatri prays to the Lord to unite Shiv and Shakti. Mandira smirks and thinks I will start round 2, which is based on connecting Shiv and Shakti's paths. Rimjim is calling Kirtan, but he doesn't pick up. Shakti says he is not talking to you because he has no answer. They did all this just to take revenge. Mandira is behind all this. Manorama asks why. Shakti says they wanted to take revenge on me. Rimjim says stop giving yourself importance. Why would Kirtan and Mandira focus on you? Shakti asks her to use her mind. Manorama tell them to stop it and go to their rooms. They leave. Manorama cries and tells Chacha that she can't see her family breaking like this. Kirtan tells Mandira that Shiv doesn't want to marry Shakti, but I can marry her and then you can take revenge on her. Mandira says don't even think about it. Shiv said no to the proposal, but I know Shakti's family will agree to their proposal and then Shiv will agree too. Did you forget that they rejected your proposal today? If you want to marry Shakti, then let Shiv marry her first and leave her only, then you will get her. Kirtan says I want Shakti at any cost. Shakti is sitting alone and says I don't know what's happening. Why did they bring Kirtan's proposal for me? Manorama comes there and says don't worry about anything. Shakti says Rimjim thinks I am her enemy. Manorama says this is all happening because of Shiv. Why wouldn't he clarify whose proposal was coming today? Shiv calls Shakti, but Manorama stops her and says we kept getting in trouble because of Shiv. Shiv says I have to talk to Shakti. I don't know how she is. Manorama tells Shakti to forgive her about Shiv. Shakti says he is not like others. Manorama says he is part of that rich family, we won't sell our honor. You have to end your relationship with Shiv right now. She cuts Shiv's call. The doorbell rings. Coil opens it to find Rimjim there. So guys, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to get more updates on your favorite Zeeworld series, and see you guys on my next video.